Hi everybody, today at Marcel's Hockey School we'll be doing some ice skating drills for beginners. Last year I shot a pure learn to skate video for those of you who'd never been on the ice before, or maybe 1 or 2 times. And I also do a lot of power skating videos. And with this video, I'm trying to bridge that gap between just learning to take your first few steps on the ice and real power skating drills. So hopefully I'll be able to take your skating with this video to the next level. Let's get started right away. The first drill, we're not gonna skate yet. We're gonna learn to feel our inside edges and outside edges. We're gonna go 1, 2, 2, inside edge, 1, 2, outside edge. 1, 2, my knees come together a little bit on the inside edge. 1, 2, my knees push out a bit on the outside edge. It's important to really take steps here and not just to do this. Really go 1, 2, push your edges into the ice, 1, 2. The other thing here, push your knees outwards and inwards. Don't just use your ankles like this. My knees aren't doing too much, my ankles are going way out. Really push out a little bit with the knees. Go into a little bit of a crouch. And when you get the hang of it, you can just start trying to do it a little bit faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So now we're gonna get moving. The next drill, a lot of newcomers to skating skate with a very straight stance. We want to learn to get into that crouch a little bit. At the start, it's totally normal to skate like this, but with time, you'll notice that you have a lot better balance and more power if you can go a little bit deeper in your stance. So we're going to skate and glide and go up and down into a crouch. Really make sure you're sitting back as much as you can and not leaning forward like this. When I lean forward, my legs are pretty straight. I'm not really in a crouch, I'm just bending my back. This is not what we want to do. We want to get down into a good stance. So the next drill, double leg C cuts. Here over in Germany, we call it the egg. And I think the egg sounds better. So we'll just keep using the egg. I'm gonna move both my legs out and then back in and carve eggs into the ice. It looks like this. The farther I move my legs out, the harder it is. So at the start, it's just fine to carve really small eggs. And when you get more comfortable, do a wide egg and bring your legs all the way back to the middle. Once that starts feeling well, you can start really gripping the ice with your heels. You'll be able to hear how your heels carve the ice. Just put a little bit more pressure into the ice. Looks like this. I can really hear my skate blades ripping through the ice. And when that goes well, the next thing that you could try is crossing over and crossing under. Looks like this. Don't worry if at the start you end up lifting your legs like that. That's not a big deal. Just try to cross the legs over. Do it as well as you can. So, the next drill, just like when we're skiing, we're gonna do a little bit of slalom here. Move your hips, swivel those hips, use your arms, have your skates hip width apart, and try to carve small curves into the ice. Looks like this. Swivel those hips, use the arms for momentum. The better it goes, the sharper curves you can carve. Next drill, one-legged gliding. So when we do real power skating drills, we really try to carve curves on one leg. That would look like this. Really trying to pump here. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna get some momentum and glide with one leg on the ice. Looks like this. Try to balance, try not to lean in one direction first. Try to be on the flat part of your blade and just glide straight. Once you get the hang of that, you can start doing light curves in your glide. Looks like this. Just a gentle curve back and forth. Obviously, make sure you use both legs. A little bit like a snake, smooth S curves. Now we're gonna come to our last drill. I really love it, the Superman dive. It's a little bit to practice falling, and it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna get at some speed and fly on the ice like Superman. Once that feels good, then what you can do is try to stand up in the middle of your Superman dive. All right, so that's it for skating drills for beginners at Marcel's Hockey School. I hope I've been able to help you out to take your skating to the next level. If you've just started skating and starting to feel comfortable on the ice, then these are some drills that you can practice, and soon you'll be really flying out there on your edges. Have fun practicing, and see you next time at Marcel's Hockey School.